That was me. Hello, you got the Underpants. I'm Arnold from the Stockholm. Your producer. Oh, that wasn't me. Hey, your producer. I asked you to come into your tropical weather. Because you're the weather. And the moment the police officer called him across the school and the children. On the bus from the Stockholm, the traffic was very good. The weather, that wasn't me. The weather is very nice today. The weather is very nice today. I'm Arnold. Thank you for your tropical weather.
Hello, and welcome to Cooking with the My name is Paulie B. This here is Tony Skits. Introduce yourself to the Tony.
Doing out there in TV land, huh? You don't know what's coming, huh?
So as you know, we like to cook some TV show every now and then, and we like to spend a lot of our money on beer.
Sweet, sweet beer.
So we know we can't be making too much money spent on food, so we like to shop at the store where everything's a dollar, and we come up with this whole mess of stuff to eat. Now the first thing we're gonna show you here, me and Tony Skits were talking about this before. Here's a pound. Take a bite of the.
How's the pound cake then?
Not very good, boy. No, your name is Tony. That's my name. And not very good, Tony Skits. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to make a nice little appetizer plate here. We're going to cut a piece of it off. And we're going to put it in this bowl here. And we're going to put a spoonful of this dollar store cheese on the top of it. And George is going to have to take a bite of this. Come here, George. I need to make sure it just tastes good. We got to spread the cheese around the pound cake. This is what's called the special cheese pound cake appetizer. You see how lovely at home, George. You can take a bite. It's almost like a sandwich there, George.
Just like my mother used to make back in Brooklyn. So you better like that there.
What'd you think? Was that pretty good? Well, sometimes he does that. I wouldn't worry too much about him. He's just gonna throw up in the trash can there. You know, I tell you, last week I was talking to my bookie. I said, you know, Boston, they're gonna take Cleveland, you know, and he said, no way, Paulie B. There ain't no Boston's gonna be. So I said, I bet you 10 grand right now. He give me 3.5 to 1 odds, and guess what, Boston?
They won.
30 grand to me right here. I can finally pay off the dealer who sold me my blow.
That's a good deal, though, Rod.
So the next thing we want to make. Now, tell me, how's your mother been, Tony?
My mother, she's been good.
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 They let her out of the hospital, get her on some good Skits medication there.
Know, she met so I didn't have to knock her teeth out this last.
Sometimes this mom, she goes, I ain't gonna make you no meatballs. You gotta
got a goddamn throat, that stupid bitch. All right. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take ourselves some popcorn, right? And we're going to take it right here in these here good bowl right here. This thing is perfect. It's just like my grandma used to make. What you do is you take some of the popcorn.
It's actually a sand bucket for kids to play with at the beach.
Either way, you gotta put the popcorn. You gotta put the popcorn in there, all right? Now when you're eating, It's the best thing to do, like my good friend here, Paulie, he's eating the pound cake, I like the popcorn, we mix it up together. Now the next spot is you want to take some of the nacho cheese, alright? Now this is the jalapeno chipotle, the Mexican cheese right here. What we do is we take a good pump of that, pop that down in there, right? Because that's some good cheese right there. That's some good cheese, high quality right here.
Already, can you believe this?
That off there.
I started drinking the minute I woke up this and my wife came out, she goes, Paulie B, why are you drinking already? I said, listen wife, you take it and shove it up your I want to today.
You want me to go over there and talk to your wife for you? I'll direct to rape her ass.
And knock a out like we knock your mom's teeth out.
Yeah, we'll save that for later. We don't want to enjoy it too much, you know what I'm saying? But then again, there's definitely advantages to have your wife's teeth knocked out.
Yeah, right, because she can...
You never know.
Right, because she doesn't have any teeth and it feels good when she blows me.
That's very true. I couldn't have put it so elegantly.
Well, you know.
See what we do, the next step we got to do is we got to take this cheese sauce. Now, this is just a regular nacho cheese, all right? You know what's my favorite kind of cheese there, Tony?
What's that?
Nacho cheese.
Oh, it's like you're a spit.
All right. Now, what's the next ingredient in this nice...
well, you know, I normally go with the whole milk out of a box. But this time I'm thinking we do some beef broth. Because this really softens up the noodles that we're going to put in later. So we'll just pour on some beef broth. See how the like curdling under the broth there. Now, if we had an oven or something, we could totally cook that and make it taste better. But because we spend all our Coke and beer, we're just going to have to it out of the pan.
Now, do you want me to mix this shit now?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead? No, go ahead and mix it up first.
I'll mix this up right now. You know, the broth is really mixing in good with the cheese over here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect that to mix up so All right. Now, the next step is we're going to take a big chunk of this sandwich or pound cake. We're going to crumble that up right into. Let's take another bite.
Yeah, that's more okay. Now you want to go ahead and add the noodles there, buddy.
The noodles. All right. Now, these aren't just any regular noodles. These are these fancy shell noodles. Now, I haven't washed my hands all day, and I took a giant on this show. So I hope George likes a little hepatitis in his food.
Yeah, hepatitis. I gave that Harry last year and his ass was fine. Remember that? Oh, my stomach. I can't stop shit. Oh, God, I'm going to break your legs. Oh, we just fuck.
That reminds me of that one asshole we had to take out by the dam, right? Remember I lined him up, I knocked him right in the
right in the
baseball
choppers. And this
guy over here, he sets his car on fire. I mean, that was hilarious, right?
I was hanging in like 4 or 5 places. He was trying to yell at me like, oh, just blood spurting everywhere and his fire. It was classic.
All right, we got this mix. What's the next? Do we want to add the ranch beans or
we
want the whole milk up?
No, we want to do the ranch beans first because when you add the whole milk, it kind of makes it difficult to mix.
This smells good. This smells really
We're going to be generous and put this whole pan in there. Whole pan of beans there.
That's good right there. What we're going to need, we're going to need a little bit more pound cake.
More pound cake. You know, we should also put the cheese pound cake appetizer, which George loved earlier. We should throw this in there too, because I think that'll make it taste even Now, don't touch this pound cake. The rest of it's I'm starving.
Hey, what did I tell you earlier, huh?
I told you not to
I said, don't talk to me that way. Daddy Crow.
Well, I told you I
got a short fuse.